Hey everybody, and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, I do Disney themed videos, and today I'm going to do a Ratatouille haul. So yeah, let's just get into this. So if you didn't know, recently Primark have been doing a lot of Pixar things, and they've been doing a lot of Remy / Ratatouille stuff. So I've actually gone to a few different Primark stores over the last, I would say, 2-3 weeks. Some of this I did actually order on their website because I didn't want to go into store just in case they didn't have it. So I actually did 2 orders as well. But some of these that Reuben was able to get me because he actually works near a Primark. I also work near another Primark, and then when we go see my dad, there's a Primark there. So between us, we've obviously tried to get some Ratatouille stuff. So first thing I want to show you is actually my ears. So these ones here. So I saw these on the website. So I just thought I had to get them because obviously I'm now starting to do these videos for you guys now. So I just thought these would be perfect for these types of videos. Or if I go back to Disney, or I've actually got a few things coming up where potentially I could wear these as well. So it's kind of like just fun to wear. So that's the first thing. So these ones, they were £6, so I just thought it was just so fun to obviously have. Like I said, they're just like really cute with like little Remy on there with his little chef hat. And then some of the other stuff, me and Reuben have actually already started to use these, so I had to get them out of the sink. So the first one is actually this mug here. So it's just got a little Remy on there with like 3 like little pictures on there, and it just says Ratatouille on the back as well. So normally I wouldn't go for this size mug just because it is a little bit on the smaller side, but it does come in handy if I just want like a small drink. And then I also got this plate. So this one I believe was around about sort of £6. So again, I saw this on the website, so I ordered 2 of them. So me and Reuben have been using these just obviously to have like our sandwiches and stuff like that on there. So the good thing about these ones is that the plates, even though they're a little bit smaller than say a traditional plate, I find that's actually a good thing by obviously not having too much on the plate. And then my favorite thing, I've been using this for everything. So I know technically it's like a ramen bowl, so it's got Remy all around there. For one, it's really big. I didn't realize how big it was when it arrived. I kind of thought this one was like a plant pot. I was like, you know, could you put like a plant in here? So the fun thing, it actually comes with little chopsticks, so it's got little holes in there to put the chopsticks in. So I just thought that was kind of cool just obviously to have as well. The main thing that Reuben makes this for me is that we have say like rice, egg and pork, so we put that in there. Sometimes we have noodles, egg and pork as well, so that's one of my favorite things to put in there. I did one time have ice cream in here, so like a little bit of ice cream, marshmallows, whipped cream, that kind of thing, though obviously it didn't fill up the whole thing. I have had soup in here before as well, but yeah, I just didn't realize how big it was until it arrived. So the next things I got, like I said, were a click and collect. So I do always link down below the Primark group, so just in case on Facebook, if any of your stores you don't obviously do the Primark stuff, if you can't get to a Primark, I always link down below just in case. A lot of these things I did see on the TikTok, so just in case you're not on there, I would say suggest obviously looking at those as well, like the Primark groups. I'm also on TikTok as well, so anytime I get any new stuff, I do tend to upload it on there. Normally I do it first before these videos because sometimes I like to film them as I get them, so to show you guys. Not always, so sometimes obviously I do these videos first or TikToks first, it depends on obviously my timeline. But the first thing I want to show you guys, which I couldn't resist, I know you probably think I don't need any more tops, was this one here. So I just love the drawing of Remy on there, and I love the fact that Emil's on there as well because I don't actually have a lot of Emil things. So I actually got this one in a medium, which Primark is a size 12. I've not actually worn it yet because I literally just got this the other day, so I've not had a chance to actually wear it, but I just thought it was super cute, especially this time of year, just to put like little like leggings or like shorts, that kind of thing. But it is a little bit, not to say oversized, but obviously there's not really any shape to it, so I feel like it's a bit more baggy. But like I said, yeah, I just could not resist the fact that it's got Remy and Emil on there, and also it's got a pattern on both sides. So another thing I got, which I don't think I'm going to use, I think a lot of this stuff I will put in the shrine. There are there's definitely one thing I'm going to use, so I'll save that till last, but a lot of this I feel like it's going to go in the shrine, just on the basis that we don't actually tend to get a lot of Ratatouille stuff here in the UK, so I just love the fact that like Primark are starting to do more things. This one is a tote bag, though some of my tote bags I have been sort of turning it into cushions, so I might turn this in a cushion as well, just because I feel like it's just nice to have it, so like around the house it's more like get decorative rather than just a bag. So this one was £4. They did have other bags, but unfortunately on the website you couldn't do click and collect, and so far no Primark store has those bags, so I'm still on the hunt for them. So if I do see them, again I obviously will TikTok them, so if you're not obviously following me on TikTok, my links are down below just in case you want to see any stuff that I can't put in these videos. This one is definitely going in the shrine. So this was again a £4 and it's a little coin purse. I do actually have a Simba one of these as well, which again is in the shrine. I don't use coin purses, it's not something that I need in my life because I don't tend to carry on change, and if I do, it's not something that I want to put some of this in because I'm worried about this getting damaged or like dirty, that kind of thing. So for me personally, I want to keep this in the shrine, knowing I don't have a lot of Ratatouille stuff as it is. Like I said, it's not that easy to get here. Most of my Ratatouille stuff I actually got when I went to Paris early this year, because me and Reuben actually went for our 10-year anniversary. We actually went in February and I came back with so many Ratatouille stuff. So for me, that was obviously the main time I got it, because I don't tend to get it over here. So anytime I see any Remy stuff, I just know it's mainly going to go in the shrine, just on the basis that it's not something that's common over here. But yeah, I just thought it's really cute. It's got its little chef hat as well. There's nothing on the back of that one, but like I said, yeah, it's a coin purse. So the good thing is you can attach it to a bag if you want to, or obviously you know, however you like to carry your items. So I know some people have the crossbag ones, so I just thought that was really cute. But like I said, that was going to go in the shrine. Another thing that's going to go in the shrine, again mainly because it had a meal in there, because again like I said, a lot of things we don't have a meal on. So again, this was £4. They did have other ones, but they were £10, and it was a little bit more than I wanted to spend, because obviously I have to think if it's just going to go in the shrine, it's a bit more than I want to spend. And I mainly wanted this one because like I said, it had Remy and a meal on this. I'm actually really loving the art style of this, because obviously I know Ratatouille is obviously like CGI characters, so I love it when they do it in a cartoon way, but I'm really loving this sort of style, where it's a little bit more cartoony than what the characters would normally be. So these last two, I had every intention of potentially maybe using them, so one I will, but I think the other one, just because of the shape of it, I think the other one I'm just going to put in the shrine, just because of the shape of it. So the first one is this one here. Now this looks very familiar because I've got one of the Loungefly bags of Remy where he actually spins, so it's got like the food around him, it's like a scented one. But when I got that one, they had another one where it was like a crossbody bag with cheese with a meal and Remy on them. So I kind of feel like this is like the dupe version of the Loungefly one, because obviously the Loungefly ones are like £80. This one was £12. So this is the only one I was thinking, it's kind of giving that similar vibe of obviously being like a cheese bag with Remy on there. So I don't think I'm going to use this because of the shape of it. I think it's a bit too awkward, so I don't mind this going in the shrine because again it's quite cute anyway. Another thing I liked about this, it does have a little spoon and a little fork on there, so I just thought that was super cute as well. So the bag itself is gold, and then it's got the little red on there. So you've got Remy on there holding cheese, so you just open it up, and then I just feel like that's not really, I don't really feel like you could put much in there. Where's my phone? So like my phone, so my phone doesn't really go in there. It kind of sticks up, so I kind of feel like if I was just maybe just grabbing like a few bits from the shop, but yeah, like even my phone doesn't fit in there. So I purposely got this one thinking I was going to use it, but then I was like, actually, I think I'm just going to put it in the shrine because of how unique it is. You know, originally I had every intention of using it, but the fact that my phone doesn't fit, so it's going to go in the shrine. But this one Oh my god, this is so cute. So this is what I saw on TikTok. So I was on TikTok just scrolling through as you do, and I just like, I had to get it. It's £10, but I feel like I would actually use this one. I just could not resist. Look how cute that is. So I just absolutely love this. Blue is my favorite color. If you know me, I absolutely love blue. So that's one thing that I liked about this compared to this one, because this had red on the handle, whereas this one is more blue. So you've got the little Remy there. Like I said, that's the kind of cartoon version that I liked. It's got a little croissant on there as well. It's got a little Paris on there. So it is smaller, but this one, obviously I know my phone will fit in here. So I know I can use this if I'm just going out, because sometimes if I'm just going to the shop, sometimes all I need is my phone and my keys, that kind of thing. Maybe like a little bit of lip balm. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, I know I will use this, because at the time I didn't know what the size the other one was. So let me just open it just so I can show you guys the look of it inside. But yeah, so for me that's quite spacious. Like I said, my phone easy fit in there with my keys. It's got a little handle on there, so you can actually take these off if you want to. So if you didn't want this on, you could just have it as a handle. So I like that as an option. But yeah, I just couldn't resist just knowing it's just like a cute little bag just to kind of carry around. It's just enough for me. Just obviously put my keys, my phone, my lip balm, that kind of thing on. And it's just got a little Remy on there. It's blue. For me, it ticked all the boxes. £10, I wasn't mad at that. So yeah, so that is it for my Ratatouille haul. So if you like this kind of videos, then please like, subscribe, and click the bell notifications. Obviously get notified when all my videos go up. My next one's going to be a haul, so it's going to be like a random high street haul, so things that I've just found just out and about. So yeah, if you want to obviously, and then keep an eye on that one. Obviously if you want to, you can follow me on TikTok, because obviously some of these things I do show before I do these videos. So just in case you want to see obviously a sneak peek before, or you just want to see the shrine in general, then obviously I would suggest to follow me on there. But yeah, that's this. I'll see you guys next time. Later days.